disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack, you're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? So do I. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I... Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring. She's not from Markarth. The air about her. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silver Blood Inn. He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job. I never knew much about Wayland except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers. They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people. Yes, it all started when I was a boy. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone have been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Lots of nasty holes in the beach. Land-proof caves run about. Filthy harbor.
You lost. Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. The Warrens isn't a... Oh yes, I know everyone. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the Divines you can choose to live somewhere else.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
You've been digging around. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man, he told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
I'm being as careful as I can.
Did you just talk back to me? I'm not paid to listen. I'm paid to keep you working. Now work.
What is it? Dragons? Everything's all right?
Citizen?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. If I can't get... Ah, yes. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth. Of course, but I can't just hand that over. Right. You adventuring types would never go into a room just to steal it. Well, I guess Margaret isn't around to complain. It's yours. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth. Anxious to hear the old ballads performed by the true skald of the Reach.
Son, I know thousands of the old ballads. If I played all of them, everyone in this inn would be as brave as...
Just one of the popular songs, like The Slaying of the Former Princes.
That's a sensible lad.
You. I've seen you snooping. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
The bloodiest beef in the region.
Let's see those stormcloaks try to break into this game.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. Now get out! I'm a busy... What? By the gods, better! What was that? Best you can do.
Must have scared him off.
Show me what you got.
Huh? Guess it's all clear now.
What do you think you're doing? My wife. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, so I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. Madanach, while we were off fighting the elves until Ulfric came and put them in my prison, the source of half the silver. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot. Now get out of my house!
Staying safe, I hope.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Keep your hands to yourself.
It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven... I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their death. Because my king told me to. Madanach. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. But then, During their war with the elves, we had... Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed. He is the king in rags. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city. Directs all from inside Sidna Mine. My dear boy, you were seen coming in. The girl... You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry, but you're not leaving.
What was that?
Did
We warned you, but now we have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Same thing we do with all the other natives. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanach until you and... Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the king in rags when you're in Sidna Mine. You'll never see the sun again, you hear me? No one.
All right, prisoner. Eyes front. You're in Sidna Mine now, and there's no resting your hide in a cell in this prison. Here you work. You'll mine ore until you start throwing up. You got it? Good. All right. Open her up. Now you, get down there.
What are you in for, new blood? Innocent. So was I. My advice? Serve your time at the pickaxe and get out. You don't want to end up getting a shiv in the guts over a bottle of skooma. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. Not without getting past Borkul the Beast. And you don't want to talk to Borkul the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old. Small blade, easy to hide. I mean, sure, you could just swing a pickaxe into someone's face. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. Here Grisvar has a spare, if you could get him to part with it. They come in here once a week to clean out the bodies. That's the only time when we get food, too. And if there's not enough ore mined... A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing... Bottles of moon sugar. Khajiit use it as... Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. Only currency we have. Because life was better under the old... One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in their blood. All right then.
What was it like killing your first one, huh? The gods have a place for killers. You can't carry the burden. You're weak. Murder, banditry, assault, theft. Guards brought me in. But these Forsworn, they're nothing. You want to talk to the king in rags? How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. The only thing Madanach expects is a bottle of skooma in tribute ever so often. You're not getting... Then find one. That dung-heap Griswold's
I
been
left
known to
behind my
make a
daughter,
few.
Wale, when I was taken.
Jarl decided I got locked up one too many times. Ah, you want protection? Maybe you could do something for me first. Duak has a bottle of skooma, finest distilled moon sugar. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
Other prisoners get suspicious when we You give me one more look, and I cut you open. That skooma's mine. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. Old gods keep you. Good day.
I swear. Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever use it on me, okay?
How old is my daughter now?
You served it. Ready to pay the toll? One ship. All right. Head on in. But don't try anything in there. Monarch is smarter than you think.
Well, well, look at you. Well, well, look at you. The Nords have turned you... So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape you're one of us now, you see? A slave. The boot of the Nords stepping on your throat. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides me, tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread the injustice of Markarth is. This was our land. We were here first. Then some of us refused to bow. We knew That is who we are. The Forsworn. Criminals in our own land. I had Markarth. My retribution was swift. Thonar's Silverblood stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn, and I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. Don't reach for a shiv around me or we'll both regret it. What do you want? My story, huh? Everyone in Sidna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt chains around your wrists? So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. What? Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot... The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn who's only long enough. I'm not Monadnac. I was never a leader. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just the guilty and the dead.
I left behind my daughter, Wale, when I was taken.
Yeah, imagine hearing a story like that over and over. Your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed I've been from the struggle. My men and I should be at... Yes, but I need a show of loyalty from you. Have you met Grisbar the Unlucky? He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him, and then we can leave Sidna Mine for good. Ah, Bork will muscle one out of you on your way in? Fine. Take this one. Our struggle is our peace.
You're not a thief trying to rob me, right?
Somebody help!
Hey, watch it!
I left behind my daughter, Uale, when I was taken.
You're back! You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanuk? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Sidna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The reach belongs to the
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Into the tunnel. Let's go.
brought what you asked for.
Good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this, it's blessed with the old magics. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry, it'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the Reach is safe from us now.
Think you can escape my prison, do you? You'll pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Konar! Never should have come here!